Hello everyone, my name is Elandra and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'll be showing you my January bullet journal setup. This is very similar to my last video that I did, which was my 2025 bullet journal setup that was based or themed after stained glass. I wanted to continue this theme because number one, I'm not over it yet. I'm still here. It's very, very pretty and I want to keep going. But also I wanted to have a continuous theme from the setup all the way to the first month. For this January spread, I based it off the Bible verse Lamentations 3 verses 22-23, which says, God's mercies are new every morning. And that verse is something that I have been meditating on all month long. So I thought that it would be fitting or very fitting for me to include that as my foundation for this bullet journal spread and the pictures that I drew throughout this spread. For this January spread, I decided to use the silver marker by Pilot instead of the gold this time. I was going to use the gold, but I was like, let me go ahead and give silver a try. And I'm very, very glad that I did. You'll see in just a moment. I'm going to hold the camera up because for some reason, the silver is a lot more reflective than the gold was. So you can get a better angle of it when it's not tilted directly towards the light. So I'll give you the whole picture in just a minute here. But now I'm just going and outlining all of the what I call seams all around the picture, and then you will see the finished product in just a moment. Here's the finished product for the first 2 pages. I am really happy with how they came out. I think they're very, very pretty, and it's a good foundation for the rest of this bullet journal spread. Now moving moving on to the weekly pages, since I did not want to do a different spread, so in total it probably would have been 8 different pages that I would have to do, I only did 2, and I made Dutch doors to flip throughout the weeks because I didn't have too much going on this month, I know, so I didn't want to have a lot of space just for it to be useless basically. So I wanted to create something that I was going to actually use and that didn't take up too much space. So for the 2 foundation pages that don't have any Dutch doors on them, I just did a night theme, moving on with so it started as a horizon rising on that Bible verse page, then it was a full sun was out. Now it's nighttime for the weekly pages, and then you'll see what I do for the other 2 pages. But here I just made, a nice moon and then outlined it with pink, and now I'm making some yellow stars, and then I decided to throw in some pink stars. Not that there are pink stars, but some cute little pink accents throughout it just to help fill up the page. One thing that I know I did or I forgot to do here was the corner pieces, just to help unify all the pages. So for that, if you just look, I'm going 2 by 2 in the corners and basically just making a little curved accent on the corners, just so that all the pages can have some sort of unifying factor. Spread, I decided to do this really dark purple just to show it was like nighttime, and I really think that this spread turned out really good. This color just made everything come together and made it so believable about nighttime. And then as you can see here, I'm just using some of my yellow altitude highlighter to outline the daily boxes that I'll be using. I'm glad that I went with this Dutch door idea. I think that I'll incorporate this more because it takes up less time than doing 4 separate spreads. Typically, sometimes it's 5 separate spreads if I were to be doing week by week using 2 pages. But this method here, I didn't have to do too much. I only have to do 2 main pages, and then the rest of them are just simple little Dutch doors that I did. I actually did record the video of me making the Dutch doors, but all of it was out of frame, so I apologize. But after that, I have done my silver outline, and if you look down to the corner, I did use some stamps, some number stamps to number the days, but for some reason I guess I didn't record it. Moving on, we have our last 2 spreads, which is my brain dump spread and also my expenses spread. And over here on the left side for the brain dump, I have still transitioning into nighttime, and then over to the other side for expenses, it has come out as fully day now. And on both sides I have some nice flowers and stars just to bring everything together, and I still have those similar corner pieces that are on all the pages. For my brain dump page, I like to put just random things I want to look at or check out, or just basically things that I have been interested in that month, like my favorite song or a quote that I heard. I kind of keep this as basically just a collection of things that I was interested in that month, just so when I go back and look at things, you know, in the future, I'll have an idea of what I liked during that time. Now for the border on this page, I'm just using the nice beige, very light tan color and going over all of the edges. I should have done this first because that yellow, all that I used with the stars, would have been able to go over that tan color, but you know, you live and you learn. Now I'm just going and doing the heart pieces on the corners, and I'm filling in my titles for each page with the light pink altitude marker for both sides. And now I am just outlining everything in the silver pilot marker once again. Now for the final reveal, here is my January 2025 bullet journal spread. I am so happy that I continued the same theme from my last video, which was based on stained glass, and continued it on into my January spread. I think the results were amazing and everything turned out better than I expected, honestly. I hope that at this point in the year, in January, moving on to February just about, I hope that you are doing well and keeping up with all of your plans. But thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye everyone.